Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. By the end of this step-by-step tutorial, you will be able to create your own outfit for Horizon Zero Dawn Aloy character. We will have a lot of work to do, so I will split this tutorial by a few videos. We will start with setting up our required programs, following by creating our new base body and closing assets. So ring the bell, subscribe our channel and let's get started. The first and most important program which we're going to use is Blender. There we're going to edit our mesh files. Next one is Photoshop for editing textures, and also we're going to use two side programs, Decima Workshop and Horizon Zero Dawn Textures Explorer. Let's start from setting our Blender. For Blender we will need two add-ons for editing game meshes. All links will be in description. Let's jump to our browser. First one is HZD Mesh Tool. We're going to get it from the GitHub. Just follow the first link. This add-on is made by Alex Pio and we're going to download the latest edition. Just scroll down and we download the zip file. Next add-on called PyNifly. This add-on we're going to use for editing the NIF files. Mostly it will be the closing for the game, made by Bedrock Skyrim. And the latest edition 11.0. Just download the zip file. Alright, now let's install our add-ons to the Blender. After you start your Blender, just go to the Edit, Preferences, Add-ons and hit Install. Let's choose our first add-on, HZD Mesh Tool. Install add-on. One more time click install. Choose another one. Install plugin. Let's wait a little bit until Blender will load it. Okay, now we can save our preferences. So how to work with these add-ons I'm going to show you a little bit later. Today we concentrate our attention on setting up our programs only. So let's close the Blender for the moment. Next program which we're going to set is Photoshop. For the Photoshop we will download the plugin for opening DDS texture files. We're going to take this plugin from official NVIDIA website. So in the Google we'll write nvidia.developer. Let's open the first link. On the website we will scroll down until we reach this set of icons and we will choose game development icon. Then from categories, we'll click on Tools, and this is what we need, Texture Tools Exporter. Let's click Learn More. On this page you will see two files for download. To be able to download these files, you have to be registered here. You can just do it by clicking Download button. It will redirect you to the registry page. I'm already registered here, so I just will download it straight ahead. So first one which we download is plugin, and the next one is standalone application, which will allow us to view the DDS texture files in Windows. So we have these two files here. The first one is NVIDIA Tools application, and another one is plugin. So I already have installed this NVIDIA Tools application, but I have a little bit older version, so I'm going to update it now. Just click Next, Agree, Next. Okay, next one is Photoshop plugin. I already got the latest version, but I just will show you one thing here. So after you click Next, Agree, you have this plugin folder where to install. Usually it's picking up automatically the folder with your Photoshop, but if not, just browse it and set it manually. It should be installed in Photoshop folder in inside folder plugin. Alright, so it's done. Next step is we're going to download the side programs for managing the game files. The first program is Decima Workshop. We can get it on the GitHub, just press this second link. It's made by Shadeless Fox. Let's scroll down, and here we have the latest version is 0.1.14, but we want to download the previous version, so we will click down here. So the reason why we're not downloading the latest version, because this new feature, which is allowed to view the 3D model, it's not working correctly. It's giving some errors, and it's not so nice to work with this one. So we just will use the previous version. Later on, maybe the developer of this program will fix this one, so you can download the latest version. But for the moment, we will use this one. Next program which we're going to search for is HZD Mesh Tool. Just delete everything here in the search bar on this GitHub website and write HZD texture. After that, we'll choose the first one, HD Texture Explorer by Torandi. And we can download the latest edition here. As usual, we will need the zip file. Okay, now we're going to unpack these two files. So I just will open our workshop and create new folder called Programs. Let's drag it here. And first one, we will unpack the Decima workshop. Just drag and drop this folder here. And our HZD Texture Explorer. Same story, just drag and drop the file folder here. Next step, I'm going to create the shortcuts for the easy access from desktop. So I just will right click here on the decima.bat and create shortcut. Let's name it Decima Workshop. And I will drag it to the desktop. Next one is Texture Explorer. One important thing which you have to know about Decima Workshop, that it's working on Java. So if you're trying to open it and nothing is happening or giving some error, it means you don't have Java installed. For this, we will come back to Decima Workshop page on the GitHub, and we'll scroll down, and we will see that Java 17 is required, and they're giving the links for download. So we're going to download this one, OpenJDK. Let's scroll down and just download and install this latest edition. After you install Java, you can just go ahead and open the Decima Workshop. Now let's set up our Decima Workshop. So for opening the game files, we'll have to go to File and New Project. Let's give name to our project. It can be any name what you like, but I will write just Horizon here. The type of game, Horizon Zero Dawn. Executable file. So this is the file by which you launch the game. In my case, it will be C drive, games, Horizon Zero Dawn. And here it is, Horizon Zero Dawn executable. Next one is data directory. Data directory, in same place in the game folder. C drive, games, Horizon Zero Dawn, packed DX12. So this is what we need actually. Just open it. And compressor library. Same story, we go into the game folder, drive C, games, Horizon Zero Dawn, and we're looking for the file with name 0002 core. Alright, the next one, type information. Type information we can find in the folder with Decima workshop program. So we will go here and search for data. And this last one, HZD types, this is what we need. Type information, HZD types. These next two rows we should keep empty. So we just click OK. Alright, so now our workstation is set up. So we can open the Horizon tree and we will see the game files. So now actually what you see here, it's all game files which are loaded by the game. Generally you will see the packs start from DLC 1 and 2 patch. And don't pay attention to these 5 more which I got. This is mods which I downloaded before. So most probably you will not have it, but it's not a problem. So we will go to initial pack and we're going to search for models, characters, humans, Aloy, animation, parts. And here you will see all the mesh files which are corresponding to Nora Brave outfit. So what we see here is Aloy hair, next car hilt, seeker mark, and the rest are skirt flaps. As you notice already, each mesh file has core and stream file. For this mod, we're not going to take core files from initial binary. From initial binary, we will take only stream files. Okay, let's minimize initial binary for the moment and take a look where we can get our required core files. For our core files, we will go to the patch and proceed the same location. Models, characters, humans, Aloy, animation, parts. And here you will see all our proper core files. Let's start our modding from opening the first core file. Just double click it and it will appear in core editor. So the first what we need to change here is load mesh resource. We're going to load meshes and we're going to open all these numbers here. Here we will leave the 0 load how it is and we will going to start changing the rest by 100. Just double click it, change it and hit enter. Okay, the load is finished now. We can minimize these sections. And the next what we're going to search for, it's called rendering primitive resources. So let's start from the first one. This is the 5th row. Let's maximize it. Let's seek for end index and change it to 0. Next one is line number 8. Maximize it. And index we're changing to 0. Let's go down now. Next one is line 11. And it's very important that we're not going to change this parameter. So line 11 rendering primitive resources should remain the same. The index should be remain unchanged. So just skip it and proceed to the next rendering primitive resources. This is line 14. We'll change it to 0. Next one, line 17. we will change to 0. Then line 20, also 0. Line 23, also, we will change to 0. Line 26, and this is the last one, we will change to 0. So for the moment, that's all with what we have to change here. Next step, what we're going to do, we just will close our application, just hit X, and here on the pop-up window, we press yes. After this, Decima Workshop asks us how we want to save our changes. So we will need to press this collect changes into a single pack file. Reason why we're doing this, we want to create new binary file. That's why keep it same like on the screen and hit persist. So now we will choose the directory of the game. Let's proceed to the game folder now. C drive, games, Horizon Zero Dawn, and choose packed dx12 folder here. Just open it. The name of our new binary file should start from patch. Then we need to put the bottom space, Aloy, bottom space. I will put test, bottom space, and let's write bikini, bottom space, core. Then we put dot, and we should write bin. This is very important to don't forget put dot bin here. Now we can save it. Let's open Decima Workshop again. Maximize your binary tree. And you will see that we have created new binary file, like a standalone modification, without any harm to our initial files. So now let's proceed back to our patch files and edit the Aloy's gear files. So for this, we go in same direction, models, characters, humans, Aloy, animation parts. Aloy CT core we already changed, Aloy hair we're not going to change. Next car fresh and next car hilt we keep same. Let's open seeker mark. In the seeker mark, all what we're going to change is our load files. So just maximize the load tree, maximize the load numbers, and we're going to change all load parameters to 100. Just double click it, put 100 and hit enter. Just minimize this tree or leave it how it is and click on the next one, skirt flap. Once it's opened in the editor, proceed to the same place and change all these load files to 100, same as we did before. Same operation we have to repeat for all skirt flaps meshes. So just open the next skirt flap and put all LODs to 100. For those who don't know what LOD is, the LOD is level of detail. It helps to reduce the amount of detail by simplifying polygons. So in this case, what we are doing now, we're just switching off all loads of this Aloy's gear. So as a result, all these meshes will be switched off in the game. So this is actually our purpose, what we're doing here. After we finished changing LODs of Aloy's gear, we hit X to close the program. In the pop-up, press yes. And let's choose the same, collecting changes into a single pack file. Leave it same and persist. So now we will save it to the same folder located in the game files. In my case, C drive, games, Horizon Zero Dawn, pack DX12. And I just will copy on our previous binary just to copy the name. Because I just want to keep three first words the same. All what I'm going to do is to delete the end of the name. And let's name it gear bottom space off .bin. Don't forget to put .bin. Press save. Alright, let's run our game and check what changes we have done. As you see from this picture, that Aloy's skirt is disappeared. Some parts of the mesh also gone, like hands, some pieces of gear. And this is actually the result what we needed, which showing to us that only one mesh is remaining, which we can easily change to our custom one. Next video we're going to continue our work with Decima Workshop, Horizon Texture Explorer. Also, I'm going to show you where you can get free base body meshes and clothing for your mods. So subscribe to our channel to not lose these tutorials, and see you in the next videos. Bye bye.